So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and I got a little bit of physical media news. A major online retailer drops Vinegar Syndrome limited edition titles from their stock, and they're not going to sell them anymore. Which one is it, and what titles are they talking about? Well, let's get into the video. What are we waiting for? Let's go. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the JeffMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316. That's me on the sign right there. JeffMan316 Live is where we talk about movies while watching along to a movie. Usually Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. So come over and join us, and then we can maybe talk about a topic like this, physical media, and when you lose another option about where to buy it. And what am I talking about? The online retailer I'm talking about is Orbit DVD, and they obviously recently had some major issues with some of the recent Vinegar Syndrome titles. Now, I've seen Vinegar Syndrome in a lot of my YouTube feed lately. A lot of people doing their year-end or their Black Friday drop unboxings. I did one. Check out my video. There have also been some videos where people are complaining about things like their ship time and their stock. I know one of the people that I've watched videos of recently, Slipcover Steve, and I know he's got some controversy going on around him right now, but I've watched videos of his where he actually had some good topics, one being Vinegar Syndrome and their just delayed shipping times. Like, you know, you order these things and then they go dark for like a month, and it takes forever for them to ship. If they're selling so much and they've got these premium titles that cost so much, get some damn extra help during the holidays, some temp labor or something to get these damn packages out quicker. I've actually ordered titles after Orbit DVD or like Atomic Movie Store gets their titles, and gotten them faster than I would have gotten them if I'd ordered them from Vinegar Syndrome themselves. So speaking of Orbit DVD, that's a good segue. We'll go into, that's the retailer I was talking about. They do a good job of posting on social media updates. They update when they do releases or dropped on their site, and they also post news sometimes. And this was off of their Facebook page, and they probably put it on Instagram or X or whatever, but I'm going to read you an exact message that they put out there on social media, specifically Facebook. Okay, my turn to vent. Today was bonkers. The Keep sold out in 3 minutes. And if you're not familiar with what they're talking about, and you didn't watch my unboxing, which I don't know why you didn't, go watch that video. This is the release they're talking about. The Keep from Vinegar Syndrome. It was a limited edition, and it sold out on the Vinegar Syndrome site in like 20 minutes, I think. But it's a title that people have been looking forward to. All right, let me continue. First of all, I hold no grudge against @Vinegar Syndrome. They've been great. That being said, we are given a very low allocation of their titles. Their priority is their customers and their website, which I understand, and I'm thankful to receive what we can get. Their priority might be to their customers, but it's not to get the damn stock out in time or in a timely manner. I digress. Their post continues. However, titles like The Keep are a lose-lose situation for us. We do not get enough to meet demand. Hell, 10 times the amount wouldn't meet the demand. And the aftermath leaves a lot of people frustrated and angry at us in particular. And I can see where it's frustrating. You know, their allocation sold out in 3 minutes. And if you didn't know it was even going to drop, you go back and look and it's sold out. I've had that happen to me before. But either way, you know, I can see how that's frustrating. Yeah, they probably did get that angry. They continued by saying, on our end, it is simply not worth the time and energy to do this again. Moving forward, we will not be stocking limited edition event titles, quote unquote event titles, from Vinegar Syndrome. Keep in mind that this is only a few releases a year. 99% of what we bring in will still have slips. I don't know why they randomly mentioned slipcovers. Nobody was talking about that. Or are they talking about how the slipcovers are limited, but they're not talking about those. They're talking about the limited edition event titles. They continue by saying, thanks y'all, and keep checking for Cannibal the Musical, which was one of the ones that released after that. Hashtag Orbit DVD, hashtag The Keep, hashtag Yikes. So once again, The Keep sold out on, I think, on Vinegar Syndrome's site, somebody told me, in 20 minutes. So then they get their allocation and it sells out in 3 minutes. But that is a title that is very sought after. You know, it came out in the 80s. I don't think it got an official DVD in the U.S., even though I've got one from outside the U.S. that plays in standard players. It didn't get a Blu-ray, and so obviously now it's getting a release from Vinegar Syndrome. So I'm going to go check. Let's see. The Keep. You can still get the non-limited edition without the slipcover and the booklet on their site, but the original limited edition magnetic class box was limited to 12,000 units and is sold out. So, man, that's a lot of units to sell out there. So, to think about that, if you've got Congo, which is one of their VSU titles, they usually sell out pretty fast. As of today, that title is still available on their site, limit one per customer. It's with a magnetic box, slipcover set, 40-page booklet, and is limited to 10,000. And that still hasn't sold out. Now, Congo obviously isn't a title that was as sought out as The Keep. So what do they mean by quote-unquote limited edition event titles? That part, I might have to contact them. Do you guys understand what they mean? Is it going to be something like The Keep? I don't know if they're going to still get the stuff with slipcovers. Are they going to get the VSU titles? Hopefully they'll continue to get the cinematography titles. That's another line. You know, Vinegar Syndrome's got some that I'm now invested in and I keep buying, and I want to continue the lines, but I don't want to have to order them directly from Vinegar Syndrome. Their shipping times suck. And also, I'm starting to wonder how limited some of their stuff is. I swear it was another YouTuber I saw a video that said that they saw one of their tables at a show, and some of the limited edition stuff that was supposed to be sold out, they had copies at the show. So how limited are they? So I don't know. Vinegar Syndrome is very frustrating to me, and now obviously it's very frustrating to that one retailer who's no longer going to carry some of their stock. So it's not a fact that they, you know, like I said, that they don't like Vinegar Syndrome and their product. They just don't like having to deal with frustrated customers not being able to get the items. So hopefully Vinegar Syndrome will understand that in the future. And a title that's as sought after as The Keep, why wouldn't they produce more? Because obviously the demand is out there. So meet the supply and demand. Come on now. So what do you think about that? Did you order during their Black Friday sale? Did you get your order yet? Put all that in the comments down below. Do you like Vinegar Syndrome? Do you order from them very often? Put that in the comments down below. While you're down there, do all that normal YouTube stuff. Like the video, please. Smash the like button. Comment. Share the video. Share the content. That's one way I can grow organically, is by you guys sharing the content. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. Like I said, come over to the live streams. Support me on my socials in the description down below. Support me monetarily if you want. But otherwise, just watch the videos. Smash the notification bell. It'll let you know when I post new videos as well. So I really appreciate the support, as I said, and keep supporting me, and I'll keep making great content. And until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316. As always, I'm your pop culture reporter signing out, saying you guys be safe out there. Thunder.